Planetary hours have a reputation for being complicated, and the full system is there are tables, calculations, the Chaldean order, hours that shift at sunrise every day. You don't need all of that. You need to know 6 patterns. That's it. Planetary hours are a system that assigns each hour of the day to a planetary ruler: the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, or Saturn. Each planet carries a specific energy, and working with that energy in the corresponding hour can sharpen your spellwork. You don't need to calculate which planet rules which hour from scratch. Any planetary hours app will do it. What you do need to know is what each planet is actually good for. These are the 6 patterns that matter. The Sun hours for confidence, success, visibility, and leadership. Best for spells or actions where you need to be seen, recognized, or where you want something to move into the light. Moon hours for intuition, dreams, divination, emotional work, and water magic. Best for readings, shadow work, and anything requiring receptivity rather than action. Mercury hours. Communication, clarity, contracts, travel, and learning. Best for difficult conversations, writing, sending important messages, or starting anything that involves information. Venus hours for love, beauty, attraction, creativity, pleasure, and reconciliation. Best for relationship work, creative projects, self-care rituals, and anything involving connection. Jupiter hours are for expansion, luck, abundance, growth, and legal matters. Best for financial spell work, asking for more, and beginning something you want to grow. Saturn hours are for endings, bindings, boundaries, banishing, and long-term structure. They're best for cord cutting, protecting against something, establishing firm limits, or closing cycles. Mars hours are useful but narrow. Courage, conflict, physical energy, and breaking through obstacles. Most everyday spell work doesn't need it, but file it away. The simplest application for using these hours is when you're about to do a spell or ritual. Just check the current planetary hour. If it aligns, great. If it doesn't, ask yourself if you can wait an hour or two. You don't need to be rigid about this. A Mercury hour won't ruin a love spell, but a Venus hour will amplify it. I also use planetary hours for everyday actions. Making a difficult call during a Mercury hour, asking for a raise during Jupiter, having a hard conversation during Saturn. You don't need a spell for this to be useful. Download a Planetary Hours app and start noticing what's running when you're doing things. It becomes second nature quickly. If you want the full deep dive, how the hours are calculated, the Chaldean order, day rulerships, let me know and I'll make that video. See you Wednesday.